put the blood on. My other line's taking off right now. Go ahead and cast this out. Got him. Got him. Oh no. 2 fish on at the same time. That's a nice bass right there. I mean, just as fast as I can get them out there, I'm going to catch fish. Couple bass. Muddy, tattered, and torn. I love it. That's a freaking largemouth. Love bait. Hey, it's me, Joe Van Dam. One after another, after another. Oh, it's a monster. This is a big fish. Oh, listen to it. This is a really, really big fish. Look at that line peeling off there. More quality fish. This is a nice one. I went to 2 crawlers. I was getting a lot of bluegill and stuff. Sometimes if you're catching smaller fish, if you put an extra crawler on and amp up the bait a little bit, that's another nice one. Fat. That's a 16-inch largemouth. Real nice, fat. 3rd bigger bass that I've caught. I've caught, I don't know, probably 14 or 15 bass now. A lot of them been smaller, but the big ones are up in here too. You can see it's pregnant. Real nice fish. Same bait for all these fish. The only thing I did different was put on 2 night crawlers instead of 1. And that can be the result. I've got another run on my other rod. I mean, this bite is just non-stop. I'm going to put this one back and get this one. Oh, that's just a bluegill. See, that's the variety though. When you're fishing these creeks, you get bluegill, bass, crappie, carp. Just everything can be up in here, and they'll all feed on night crawlers. This is just a little prop bait rather than but I want to say that all these fish I've been catching, I've been using xxx Amazing Blood, and you can see it's producing all the species. Got him. Oh, this is a nicer bass. Lot nicer fish. Caught a bunch of bass today, 7 or 8. And, oh, it's a carp. Caught a bunch of bluegill. I thought that was a bass. You see it come up out there? Nice carp. Same thing I've been catching my fish on. Little ant jig. Stinger. Nice fish. Using 2 night crawlers, so I thread one on there. Take a second one. I like to use 2 because it seems like it keeps the smaller fish away sometimes. It's a bigger presentation. More likely to catch a bass rather than a bluegill. Then I take some xxBlood from Amazing Fishing. Squirt a daub on there. And give it a cast. It's 8:18. It's now 8:18. It's been 30 seconds from the time the bait hit the water. Fish on. They're just stacked up out there. Bass, that's a bluegill. Been catching a lot of bluegill. Got some crappie, couple catfish. got him. Oh, it's a nicer fish. Oh, it's a big bass. Nice one. Another 16-inch or bigger largemouth. They're all fat and chunky. All hitting 2 night crawlers, XXX Amazing Blood. Catching them on the blood. Nice fish, fat, chunky. Love it.